What happens when AI knows what you're going to do before you do? Not guesses, not recommendations, but real predictions about what you will click, what you will buy, what you will choose, and even what you will believe. Because something is changing right now, and most people don't realize it yet. I'm Elon Lyman, and here we explore the AI economy, not through hype, not through fear, but through what is actually changing. And today I want to explore something that might feel a little uncomfortable at first. The idea that AI is starting to understand your behavior before your conscious mind does. Because if you look closely, you'll start to notice something strange. Sometimes what you see, what you read, what you watch feels almost too accurate, as if it was already decided, and that's not random. You see, for a long time, decision making felt simple. You see something, you think about it, you decide. That's how we understand it. But in reality, that's not exactly how it works. Because most of our decisions start before we are even aware of them. They are shaped by habits, patterns, past experiences, environment, conditioning. Your brain processes all of this before you become conscious of a choice. Now, here's where things change. AI is starting to map those patterns. Not just what you say, but what you do. Not just your preferences, but your behavior over time, your interactions, your every pauses, every click, every hesitations. All of it becomes data. And over time, that data forms a pattern. And patterns can be predicted. Now, imagine this at scale, millions of interactions, millions of signals. AI begins to understand not just what people do, but how they tend to behave. And once you understand behavior, you can anticipate it. This is where the shift begins. At first, it looks like convenience. You see better recommendations, better suggestions, better personalization. You open something and it feels relevant, almost perfectly aligned. And that feels good, efficient. But what really happening is deeper than that because the system is no longer reacting to you. It is anticipating you. Now let's slow this down. Before, systems responded, you search, they return results, you clicked, they adapted. Now they move ahead of you. They suggest before you search. They show before you ask. They guide before you decide. And over time, this changes something fundamental, the relationship between you and your decisions. Because if something is always presented at the right moment, you don't feel like you're being influenced. You see, you feel like you're choosing basically. But the environment was already shaped. Now, this doesn't mean your decisions are fake, not at all. It means they are guided subtly, continuously. And this creates a new dynamic. Your conscious mind feels in control, but the options you see are not neutral. They are selected, filtered, ranked based on what the system believes you will do. Now, here's where it becomes uncomfortable. If a system can predict your behavior before you are aware of it, then who is really leading the decision? Is it you? Or is it the system that shaped the path? Now, let's be clear. This is not control. It's influence through anticipation. A system that doesn't force you, but aligns the environment around you, and that makes the decisions feels natural. Now, think about this in daily life. You open your phone. You didn't plan to check anything specific, but something appeared. You click, you engage, and it feels spontaneous. But the system predicted that moment, that behavior, that interest. Now, scale this across everything: shopping, content, learning, your work, even relationships. AI starts to anticipate actions before they become conscious decisions. Now let's step back. This is not just a technological shift, as you can see. This is a behavioral shift. Because when decisions are anticipated, behavior becomes more guided, more structured, less random. Now, let's connect this to the economy. The economy is built on decisions, what people buy, what they choose, what they invest in. If those decisions become predictable, markets become more predictable, but also more controlled. Not controlled by force, but shaped by systems that understand behavior. Now, this creates something new, a layer between you and reality, an AI layer that filters what you see and what you don't see. Because predicting behavior is not just about showing you something, it's also about not showing you something else. You see? And that shapes perception. Now, here's where things split. Some people will become more aware of it. They will question, they will step back, they will analyze. Others will not. They will follow the flow, move with the system, accept what appears. So again, two paths emerge. One where you remain conscious of your decisions, another where decisions feel natural but are heavily guided. And this creates a new form of advantage. Not just access to information, but awareness of how decisions are shaped. Because if you understand the system, you can step outside of it, at least partially. You can question, you can choose differently. Now think about the long-term effect. If AI continues improving, its ability to predict behavior increases, and the gap grows between those who understand this dynamic and those who don't. Now let's bring everything together. We are moving from a world where you search for what you want to a world where what you want is presented to you before you even ask. And that changes the nature of choice, not by removing it, but by shaping it. Now, the real question is not will AI predict behavior, because it already does, as you can see. The real question is how aware are you of it, basically. Because awareness is what creates distance. Distance between stimulus and decision. And in that distance, you regain control. Now, so you see, so this is not about technology. It's about something deeper, the relationship between you and your decisions. Because as AI becomes better at predicting behavior, it becomes better at shaping environments. And environments shape choices. So the real shift is not that AI decides for you, it's that it knows how you decide. And once that happens, everything changes. So the question is not will AI influence your decisions? The question is, will you notice when it does? If this got you thinking, please drop a comment. I read everything. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next one.